Pandora friends, my name is Leanne and I'm mad for Pandora. Welcome back to another video. Today I would like to share my Christmas designs with you. I'm mostly going to focus on my bracelets in this video because I think if I do my necklaces it's going to get too long. So I hope you will enjoy watching. Now, as you can see in front of you, I have my beautiful old Essence open bangle and I absolutely love this one. Such a nice little bracelet. Now this is a smaller size and I've included the beautiful green prosperity charm. Now this one's absolutely gorgeous and always a Christmas favorite, and as you'll see, to match my bracelet I have included the beautiful brown one. Now this one's just called Compassion. Now I have done other videos on my Essence, so if you want to know more about them just try and look them up. And then the ones in the middle are called Health. And I've actually, as a design feature, used a couple of the little spaces. So these are just the little Pandora Me spaces, and I really love using them in designs. And of course, right in the middle, I have put this year's new Christmas wreath. Now I'm loving this little wreath. It's quite a beautiful piece, and I just love some of the new designs and charms that Pandora's done this year. So beautiful. So as you can see, this one's got a gorgeous bow and it has a beautiful green and white stones, and then it has beautiful little berries. It's just amazing. And then on the inside it has two beautiful little stars and Merry Christmas written around it. So I've done another video where I got these as gifts for my birthday and anniversary. So I'll pop this on. You can see how it looks. So beautiful. I've been wearing this for a little while now. And of course I've got my birthday bloom rings that I wear every year, my green and my red. And I can't stop wearing this beautiful love ring. It is just amazing. Very comfortable, goes with everything I have. Now I just have my little jewelry box here off to the side, so I'll just grab another couple of pieces. So I do have the beautiful little candy cane earrings that I'm wearing as well. Aren't they so sweet? They've already discontinued. I just think they were just an amazing earring that Pandora brought in, and I'm quite surprised they retired them so soon. And then the earrings that I'm wearing, I've actually been wearing two different types of earrings. So I have been wearing these beautiful old hoops, and they're just part of Pandora's old collection, and then they just have the little barrels, and then you can just add any openworks charm to them. So I think these really look like little baubles, so I'm really loving wearing them. I have worn them previous years and shown you previous years. And then the other pair of earrings that I have is actually these, and I have shown you these before as well. So I'm sort of mixing it up a little bit. I've sort of varied which ones I wear on what days, depending on what else I'm wearing and how I feel. Sometimes you don't want a really big flashy earring because these are quite large. But this is a super old, beautiful earring, and it's got a garnet in it, and it's very beautiful. And then I just pair it with my peridot ones. Again, I have done earring videos before, so there's always so much to watch. And then the other necklace that I've got is just this beautiful one as well, and this one is just the floating locket. So I just put the little snowflake and new little star that I picked up this year. Now I bought a few of them on eBay from a lady, and then I've got the little reef, and I picked up the little angel as well. So the main necklace that I've been wearing, I'm not actually going to show you that today because it would be a very long video, but I will show you my Moments bracelet. Okay, so this is my 2025 Christmas bracelet, and I'm absolutely loving it. Now, I did already record a video of this, but I just wasn't feeling it the same way. So I decided that now that I've worn it for a couple of weeks, that I would actually redo it. Now, I can tell you, I am absolutely loving this design this year. And it's a bit different to previous years because I've actually added blue to it. Now the reason I've added blue is because I didn't want to create two different designs. I did want to just do one design, and I have lots of beautiful blue pieces that I've divided between my bracelet and my necklace, because this year I've created a Moments necklace. So I will do that on a separate video because there's a lot of pieces on there and it would just take too long to do them both together. So it was a bit of a struggle to sort of incorporate the blue. It's certainly not something I've been drawn to in previous years. So having it so I will love it has been a little bit of a struggle. And of course every year it's a real challenge to change it up a bit when I absolutely loved last year's design especially. In fact, I love my separate blue bracelet, and that was a blue two-tone bracelet. If you haven't watched that video, you can go check it out this time last year. And I was really determined not to do two separate bracelets because I really wanted to do the necklace as well. So I did pick up this beautiful Moments bracelet in one of the sales. So this is just the North Star clasp bracelet. And the clasp is a little bit smaller than I sort of thought it was before I received it. My husband picked it up in store, I believe. Hard to remember sometimes because now that I'm not going to the store, I don't have that same experience as when I was going in, although I did go in recently, and I just love it there. It's just one of my favorite places to go. So as you can see, this beautiful North Star bracelet is just beautiful. It's got obviously the cutout for the North Star, and then it's got the beautiful cubic zirconias around everywhere. And it's one of these flat charms which I really like as a clip. It just feels very comfortable on your arm. If you've got the two-tone one from that I retired a few years ago, it's actually a bit smaller than that one. And on the back, it's still got the North Star, but it's a little bit different. It's not cut out the same way. And then I did put this beautiful cubic zirconia safety chain on it, and this one's just called Pave Inspiration. And I really do like the two beside each other. I think they look really nice. And what I have noticed about this bracelet, and sometimes the safety chain likes to fall off it because it's only got the two little screws instead of the three. And I think it's the first of my bracelets that actually have that. I can't say I'm as much of a fan as that as having the three. So the first of the charms is one of the beautiful Black Friday charms, and this one's a 2012 A Precious Gift. So it's such a beautiful charm, and I only have one of the Christmas present charms. Pandora has done a lot. There's a really bold bright red one. I wouldn't mind. It's really, really pretty. It's completely coated in enamel. But this is the only one I have. I love the bow on top. It goes with a lot of my pieces that have a red bow. And then of course I have this beautiful stocking. Now this is just called Festive Stocking Dangle. And see, it's got the beautiful bold red enamel. It's just so beautiful. And that's what that other present looks like as well. It's just so lovely, and I don't know, it just looks almost real. It's just so beautiful. And it's got the little bow. So a lot of my charms are bows, whether they're red or just silver. And then this one has a little candy cane, which is another theme that's running through my pieces. And little presents. And I have two of those. So last year I actually had these at the front of my bracelet, and this year, having to come up with a different design, I've put them at the back. And I must say I like them at the back. They fall really nicely and dangle around. And then I've included the blue spacer. Now this one I usually wear a lot for winter here, which is obviously in the middle of the year. And it's such a beautiful spacer. Now it's called Blue Ice Sculpture Spacer. And you can see it's got the long stone and then the round one. So it's just a little pop of blue on the bracelet, which I think's nice. And I've got the matching one on the other side. And then this is another one of the Black Friday charms. So I also have two of those. So it's just the 2013 Let It Snow charm. Such a lovely charm. And then these two are more from the new collection. Definitely fairly modern ones over the last few years. And I absolutely love the two of them paired together, and they sit really nice on your arm paired together. So first we have the Gingerbread house, and he's so cute. Like, he's got a little green bow, and there's the little red heart. And there's just so much texture and detail. You've got like the icing sort of, or the snow going down on the roof. And then I really love the way they've done the top of the roof. So even if it spins or flips over and you see the little roof, it's just got so much detail. And then on the back, we have a totally different pattern. We have the little girl, and she's got a pink bow, and then the heart is just cut out. So on the bottom, it says Home Sweet Home. Yeah, I think that one's so sweet. I really, really love it. And again, we've sort of got the theme of almost food type charms. Got gingerbreads and candy canes and bows and that type of thing. That's pretty much the theme that's going through this bracelet and my collection. And then of course we have this beautiful little stocking charm. So this is a Festive mouse and stocking charm. Now I got this a couple of years ago, or maybe it was last year, but it's really aged quite nicely. So instead of it being really bright and hard to see all the texture, it's actually really starting to look more like the other ones and not so blingy and out of place. This one of course too. I remember when I put it on my bracelet last year, the new ones just stand out like crazy, and you think, how are they ever going to sort of feel like they're older and, you know, more loved and fit in with some of the others. But this is really nice now. And yeah, the texture on it, you've got the red and the green, and then you've got the little saying on the bottom. So yeah, very cute little charm. And then I did get the new clips during the year in the sales, or was it end of last year, I think it was. And I'm really loving the clips because I bought them to go on my Christmas bracelet. So they're just called the Polished Ribbons clips. There was a rose version as well, but I really love the silver ones. I did have a bit of problems with them at the start. They were really, really hard. I actually tried to change one of them, but thankfully they've got better and I can take them on and off myself. But I just think they look like, you know, the ribbons that you wrap around presents. And then of course I absolutely love these beautiful Muranos I got last year for Christmas. So, so beautiful. I dedicated my whole bracelet to these beautiful Muranos last year. And we just have candy canes that are in the shape of hearts. And then we have gingerbread men, and then we have the little trees, and they go all the way around, and they're just so beautiful. And I love that you actually do see that design side on and front on as well, especially if you put a charm or a clip that's a little bit lower beside it. Last year I think I had my little spaces beside it, which was also really good, but these clips are perfect for sitting beside them. But yes, I really love these, and so many years I missed out on getting Muranos, by choice of course, so I'm not complaining too much, but I really value these because they're just so Christmassy and so appropriate for this time of year. So they're just called Christmas Magic Murano glass. And then I have the beautiful Black Friday Rockets charm. So I believe it's called Radio City Rockets. So we did get this one in Australia as well, which was great. I absolutely love this charm. One of my favorites. I love the way the bow sort of goes down, and then you've got all the beautiful silver detail with cubic zirconias all over it, and the beautiful red enamel, and it's very much the same as the line dance charm. Definitely one of my favorites. And then I have the beautiful blue, which is another reason I've designed the bracelet the way I have, because I've only got one of these. So this is the blue enamel Pandora Christmas dangle. And this is 2019. So it's such a lovely dangle. It's one of those ones that I kind of wish I'd got two, because it would definitely have been easier to design with two. But it's a perfect color for these little spaces. And then probably my favourite charm, most meaningful charm of all, is the gorgeous pudding charm. So it's just the Christmas pudding. It's just beautiful. A few years ago I did a video at the end where I had one of the yummy puddings that we used to get all the time, and they're just amazing. So check that out if you don't remember it or haven't seen it. I rewatched it the other day and I was like, oh, I miss them so much because I can't have them anymore. So just love the beautiful enamel on it. It stayed really nice, this charm. And beautiful brown on the bottom. So that's why I have the brown essence charm on my open bangle, because of the brown on this. Just so lovely. And I'll skip over the next couple. Then we have the beautiful Christmas teddy bear. He's just so lovely. He has a little bit of green on him with his little ribbon or scarf, and then little snowflakes and the beautiful red hat. And he pairs really nicely with the next one, which is the warm cocoa. So I really do love this warm cocoa. I love the little red heart. It's just so well designed. I have a feeling this one might be still available, but honestly it probably won't last long if it still is. And it's got the beautiful candy cane as well. Another foodie charm. And then we have another couple of repeats. And then this is another charm that means a lot to me. Where we used to live at my grandparents' place for a while, we were on their farm, they had pine cones everywhere, and it really reminds me of that and my childhood growing up there, or going there, visiting. And of course it's got the little red bow as well, so it just goes with the others so well. Such a detailed charm. I absolutely love this one. Yeah, I'm really happy with this design this year. It's really nice to wear. Another reason I wanted to redo this video, just to share with you, like, not just that I've just put it together, but that I know that I'm happy to leave it together, at least for this year, until I get challenged to do something else next year. But having a bracelet on for a while and just knowing it feels comfortable and that you're happy with it and things don't spin inappropriately is part of the fun of designing a bracelet, because sometimes you design it and you think it's right and then you redo it. So I really hope you enjoyed seeing what I've done with this. I'll pop it on to show you. So I have been wearing my twist bracelet pretty much every day. I'm loving it. If it's something that might interest you, it is definitely got my tick of approval. I'm really enjoying just wearing it with nothing on. I'm not sure if I would want to fill it up or do a mini design on it. We'll see. But yeah, it's very nice, very comfortable. And so this is my design. So I've got the beautiful pudding and beautiful rockets charm. It's good to sort of lay everything down so it sort of sits quite well. So you can see how those two fit together but don't rub together. Sometimes you can't tell how a bracelet's going to fit until you put it on. And then a little stocking. Always good to do this when you put on a bracelet. So you can see how that wants to fall off because it's only 2 threads. It doesn't matter too much, but I do prefer the 3 threaded bracelets. There we go. So obviously I can't turn my arm all the way around, but you get the idea. And yeah, really loving the design. I switch up my rings a bit. I do have a few other rings that I can include. But yeah, very happy with the design, and I will show you my necklace and then I'll show you it all together so you can see how it really matches. But I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and have you done a Christmas bracelet this year? If so, let me know in the comments below. And until next time, take care.